Hi there, hope you are doing fine. This is Mr. Philip Kauma, the excellent biology tutor. This is a 2018 paper 2 which came in October, and in this video I am answering a genetics question. Without wasting much of your time, let us begin. Two farmers, one with a pure breeding black bull and the other with a pure breeding white cow, decided to cross their cattle. The black bull was crossed with the white cow, and all the resulting offspring had a coat color called roan. So, a bull is a pure breed, and the cow is also a pure breed. By the way, a bull is simply a male cow, so don't get confused there. So, both are pure breeds. Now, what is a pure breed? A pure breed is an organism that has got a homozygous type of genotype. That's what a pure breed is. And a homozygous type of genotype is one where the alleles are the same. It's either the alleles are both dominant or the alleles are both recessive. Okay? So when you're talking about a homozygous type of genotype, the alleles are the same, and it's either they're both dominant or they are both recessive. Now, let's look at question A. Using letter B for allele for black coat color and W for alleles for white coat color, show the genotype of the offspring. Now, going back to the question, they are saying that the black bull was crossed with the white cow, and all the resulting offsprings had a coat color called roan. Now, a coat color called roan is a mixture of two colors. So if you mix black and white, you're going to form a new color called roan, which is gray in this case. If you mix, red, green, whatever color that you're going to form, it is known as a roan color. So roan color is simply a mixture of two colors. So if you mix red and blue, whatever color that you're going to form, it's known as roan color. So they are asking us here, using letter B for allele for black coat color and W for allele for white coat color, show the genotype of the offsprings. So we are told that the offsprings had a roan coat color, meaning black and white were both visible. When this pure breeding black bull was crossed with a pure breeding white cow, they had offsprings that had a roan coat color, meaning both black and white are visible in the coat color of these offsprings. Are you following? So, what does that mean? It simply means both black and white are dominant. Therefore, they are both expressed in the phenotype of the offspring because both black and white are dominant. Okay? So, what is going to be the genotype? What will be the genotype for the offspring? Well, the answer is BW. Okay? Capital letter B, capital letter W. Why are we using capital letters? Because both black and white are dominant. And this is an example of a codominance type of genotype. So a codominance type of genotype is one where the alleles are different and they are both dominant. Okay, that's a codominance type of genotype. And as you can see, B is for black, which is a different color from white. Okay, and both black and white are dominant, forming a codominance type of genotype. How did I know that both black and white are dominant? Because the offsprings had their own coat color, meaning a mixture of two colors which are visible. So if two colors are visible in the phenotype, that simply means both the colors are dominant. All right, my excellent biology students, let's move on to question B. Explain why neither the bull nor the cow had their coat color expressed in the phenotype of the offspring. What is the reason? Explain why the color of the black bull and the color of the white cow was not expressed individually in the phenotype of the offspring. Because looking at the question, we didn't have any offspring that had a single color, which is, let's say, black or white. Instead, they had a mixture of the two. Explain why that happened. That's the question. Okay, explain why neither the bull nor the cow had their coat color expressed in the phenotype of the offspring. All right, so the answer is because both black and white were dominant, forming a codominant type of genotype. Because both black and white were what? Were dominant. So if both are dominant, they will definitely be expressed in the phenotype, and they'll form a codominant type of genotype. So that's the reason, because both black and white were dominant, forming a codominant type of genotype. I hope you are enjoying this video, my students. Please like this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't yet done so. I will really appreciate. Okay, this will make it possible for these videos to be visible to others if you like them. Yeah, so make sure that you like this video if you're enjoying, and please subscribe. You can also give me some feedback on how I'm teaching you. Yeah, I will really appreciate. All right, let us move on to our final question, which is question C. Using a genetic diagram, predict the chances of the second filial offspring having a roan coat color when the parent black bull was crossed with one of the roan offspring. I repeat, using a genetic diagram, predict the chances of the second filial offspring. Now let me pause there. Second filial, what do they mean? Second filial, this simply means the second generation. So if this person has children, his children are the first generation or first filial generation. When this child has children, these children will be what? The second filial generation. That they will be the second generation. So don't get confused. Ananga filial meaning a child. These are just generations. So they are asking us to use a genetic diagram and predict the chances of the second filial offspring having a roan coat color. Okay, so if one of those offsprings if one of those offsprings that have got a roan color have children, what are the chances of the children having a roan coat color? That's what they are asking us here. I repeat, if these offsprings that have got a roan coat color, if they have children, what are the chances of those children having a roan coat color as well? That's what they are asking us. Let's read the question again. We need to understand, as you are, answering biology questions, you have to make sure that you understand the questions. Understand, okay? So using a genetic diagram, predict the chances of the second filial offspring having a roan coat color. Are you following? When the parent black bull, which parent black bull? The one which we were given in the first question. When the parent black bull was crossed with one of the roan offspring. So the parent black bull is crossing with one of the roan offsprings. And these things happen in animals. Find that a parent will cross with a child. A parent will have children with a child. Are you following? So when a parent black bull, if it has children with one of its offsprings, which are roan in color, what are the chances of them having a roan offspring? That's what they are asking us. All right. So check the diagram below. I'm sure by now we know how to draw a genetic diagram. Please, Vima Brera every year. Please, I hope you now know how to draw a genetic diagram. Let me show you the answer to this question. So this is the genetic diagram that we have. Okay. Now, if you look at the genetic diagram, it starts with parent phenotype. Parent phenotype. Okay. And in this case, we've got two parents, which is the parent black bull. And the parent black bull, according to the first statement, it's a pure breed. So that's why you are seeing two B's there, two capital letter B's. Okay, because black is dominant. So parent black bull, and we've got a roan parent as well, who was an offspring to this same parent black bull. So those are the parents. We've got a black bull and a roan offspring. And then what are the genotypes now? Parent genotype. We've got capital letter B, capital letter B. And then for roan, we've got capital letter B, capital letter W, because that's the genotype for the roan offspring, according to what we had found under question A. Alright, so gametes. For gametes, you just bring ututuma 0, you just bring these letters down and then you put them into circles. These are now the gametes, okay? Then crossing will take place, which is also known as fertilization. So the B will cross with the B, just like as you are seeing. After the crossing is done, we've got offspring genotype, and those are the genotypes that we have. We've got BB, BW, BB, BW. Then offspring phenotype, we've got black. We've got a black offspring, which is a pure breed. We've got a roan offspring, okay, which has a codominant type of genotype. Then we've got another black offspring, and then we've got a roan offspring. So what are the chances? Because they are asking us for the chances. So when you look at what we have here, how many roan offsprings do we have? We have 2 roan offsprings. So we've got 2 roan offsprings over the total number of offsprings, that is 4. When you reduce this number, it is going to be 1 over 2. That's the chance, because here they are asking us to predict the chances, the probability. Okay, they're asking us to find the chances, the probability. So it's 1 over 2. Okay, 1 over 2, which is 50% chance if they're asking for the percentage. Okay, so if they're asking for the probability, you count how many roan offsprings do we have here. We've got 2 roan offsprings over the total number of offsprings, 4. So the probability is going to be 2 over 4, of which when you reduce that, it will give you 1 over 2. That's the probability. But if they were asking for the percentage, what's the percentage of having a roan offsprings? Then you're going to say, okay, how many roan offsprings do we have? We've got 2 over 4. When you reduce it, 1 over 2. Then multiply the answer with 100. And you're going to get what? 50%. So this is the answer to this question, my excellent biology students. Make sure that you watch this video over and over again until you understand everything, if you haven't understood. And please, if you haven't understood, use the comment section, ask before you write your exams, okay? Because genetics comes every year, so make sure that you ask as many questions as possible before you write your exams. Otherwise, this has been Mr. Philip Kaoma, the excellent tutor. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please leave a like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Stay blessed.